I start every single leg day with banded abductions. So these are side-to-side warm-ups with a tricep of good mornings and single leg deadlifts. What this is doing is focusing on that mind-muscle connection and really activating the muscle we want to work this entire time. As you can see, I do a straight back single leg deadlift using the bands, and I always use ribbed bands. I'm not a fan of plastic bands. Typically those will actually have you run into the scenario of not getting a good proper activation, and with our quad dominant girlies, you don't want to deal with the hassle of actually not getting a strong mind muscle connection, just have big legs and no booty. Hate to see it. You won't have to see it either. You won't have to live with it. Next, we move into dynamic hip deep stretching. I try to max this out at a max of 5 minutes. You don't want to go any longer than that. Any longer than that, then you will tire yourself out prior to your workout. So I definitely recommend ensuring that you have a very solid 5-minute deep stretch, just so that you prevent any injury. Work by 9, then off past 5, and they work my nerves. That's why I cannot sleep at night. Motivation, I'm looking for a new foundation, yeah. And I'm on that new vibration. I'm building my own foundation, yeah. Hold up, oh baby. From there, we're going into my favorite exercise for upper glutes. This is an elevated hip thrust. So I am laying on a mat and I have a pad on my upper back, and then I have 2 feet planted on a plate just for a raised range of motion. And then I am hip thrusting in more of a 45-degree angle here. And what this is doing is targeting my glute medius and forcing me to lift the weight with my upper glutes instead of with my quads, into hamstrings, or abs. Because as you all know, barbell is a full body exercise. And the last thing you want to do with barbell is do it straight, because you'll run into the scenario of not getting that full glute isolation. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. Next, we're moving into deficit RDLs. So these are traditional barbell RDLs, and I am a huge fan of these for glute growth versus going the heavy squat route. The last thing you want to do is overload your quads, but deadlifts really force you to push back with your upper glutes and targets that booty, so you have a round glute. Okay, period. And I always recommend deficit, so it's a very long range of motion, which also increases glute growth. So I just stand on a plate, but you can stand on whatever you want to stand on. You could do this in a pit shark, but because it's barbell only day, I recommend stand on a plate, grabbing some weight that is medium, not too light, not too heavy. I do just 245s these are like bumper plates to me, but oh my God, your glutes would be on fire because of how low you're going. As you can see, I'm going all the way down to almost my foot, really. That's how low you could go if you're elevated. Next, we're moving into single leg deficit RDLs. So these are crazy, but they really work.
Taking no flicks, but the whole click snap. There's a whole lot of people in the house trying to smoke with a yak in your mouth. And you back outside. You said you outside, but you.
Next, we're moving into a crazy tricep, but you're gonna love it. So you're just gonna start with barbell good mornings and then move right into split squats and then go into traditional squats. So what this is doing is forcing your upper glutes to activate within this barbell movement. As you all know, well, I just mentioned it, barbell is not just working your legs. People are like, oh, I'm doing squats, I'm gaining my booty. No, you're working your back, your front, your side to side. So this is how you target your booty. So we're going into deep squats here, as you can see. Very intentional, making sure that because we've stretched earlier, we're capable of going low as possible.
That outside, worldwide hoodie with the mask outside. In case you forgot how we act outside. Motivation.
Here I added on weight. I would recommend, if you've never done good mornings with barbell, just to do the barbell and then 10 pounds to start. And then every week add on an extra 5 to 10 pounds. What that's going to do is build you up to this level. So I'm at about 25 here. I can also go up to 35 with good mornings on barbell, but you do not want to harm yourself. So to prevent injury, do a very slow progressive overload with those. And these split squats are really considered reverse lunges, but I definitely recommend getting these in if you want to build your upper glute. I thought that lunges would train quad, but reverse like this is really targeting your glute medius. You're going to go into barbell reverse lunges after this with a knee raise. This has been a game changer for glute activation as well as just roundness, because it forces you to essentially do a standing hip thrust with that non-working leg. A lot of people look at this and like, oh, I'm doing a reverse lunge, I'm working the leg with the knee drive. No, you're working that non-working glute. Look at how it has to contract. This is the key element that will get you results. It's similar to when girls do sprints, just that range of motion that you are doing with this knee drive is forcing your glute medius to be activated. 10 out of 10, recommend. Girl, let it go, girl. Let it out, girl. For the dance like you came up at the south, girl. I said I drop it like a thotty, drop it like a thotty. Hey, girl, acting naughty, church girl, don't hurt nobody. You can be my daddy if you want to. You can be my daddy if you want to. You can get it tatted if you want to. You can get it tatted if you want to. Your light is in the sky, keep this motherfucker lit. She gon' shake that ass and the pretty take a bit. Get your ex up, get your man up. That was the end of this barbell only day. You should be extremely sore after this for multiple days. If you do it properly, focus on that mind-muscle connection, engaging your core straight back, really a proper diet, drink as much water as possible, get as much protein as possible, and you will see results, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and stay tuned for my next one.